Did you just find out that you're pregnant or are expecting to be pregnant in the very near future? Then you're definitely going to want to catch this video because I am going to be sharing a complete list of all of the possible symptoms that you could experience during your first trimester. Hey, it's Amanda from theintuitivewife.com, and today's video is a complete list of potential symptoms that you might experience during your first trimester. This is in no particular order and is a combination of research that I've done, conversations that I've had with other moms, and also symptoms that I've experienced myself during my first trimester. So I was able to come up with a total of 35 symptoms, which is no wonder why we are so miserable during our first trimester. Of course, you may not experience all of these, you may not even experience any of these, but I'm just gonna rapid fire them off. If you're ready to dive in, hit that like button and let's go. Okay, let's dive in. The very first one is probably the most obvious one, and it is nausea and vomiting. The second symptom that you might experience is insomnia. Number 3 on the list is food aversions. Number 4 is a racing heart and or difficulty breathing as your lungs are starting to expand to make room for baby. Number 5 is fatigue. Number 6 is motion sickness. Number 7 is yeast infections and discharge. Number 8 is, no surprise, it is sore and growing boobs. Number 9 is crying. This could be just random spurts throughout the day, or it could be literally all day long for multiple days in a row. Number 10 is nausea or vomiting that is triggered by the cold, whether that is cold weather, the smell of cold air, or even just having the wind hit your face. Number 11 is crazy vivid dreams, and this could be multiple dreams throughout the night, assuming of course that you can get any sleep. Number 12 is baby brain. This does happen much closer to the second trimester, but it's kind of like borderline of first and second. So don't be surprised if you start getting forgetful or losing your train of thought mid-sentence. Next we have heartburn or acid reflux. And we also have the inability to either drink fluids or drink fluids that are a certain temperature. You might not be able to stomach a hot tea or a super cold glass of water in the middle of the summer. Number 15 is headaches and or migraines. And number 16 is a sensitive stomach, as in just don't touch it. Everything just feels aggravating the second it touches the skin. Just leave it be. The next one on the list I have clumped into all one category, and that is constipation, gas, and bloating. And then moving on to the next one on the list is smell sensitivity. You will smell your garbage from the other end of the house. You may also notice that you have the inability to stand for more than 5 or 10 minutes before you feel utterly exhausted or like you're just about to fall over. This next one is super fun. It is hot or cold flashes. Gone are the days where you could stand there and laugh at your mother when she is having a hot flash during menopause, because that is karma. You will now possibly also experience hot or cold flashes. You may also experience this at night while you are trying to sleep, and it kind of feels like you have a fever, where you are so cold that you are shivering, but at the same time you are so hot that you are literally sweating. Also, fun fact, that may be a symptom of overactive or underactive thyroid, so make sure you get that checked out. The next one on the list is runny nose or congested nose. And that is just all thanks to the hormones. This does happen more on the borderline of first and second trimester, but it is not an uncommon symptom. I don't even know what number we're at because I chose not to number these for whatever reason, but next one on the list is lightheadedness and dizziness. A big part of this is the increase of blood flow that is happening in your body once you become pregnant, but it is definitely not uncommon. So make sure you're just taking it easy as much as you can. All right, then we have lower libido, mood swings, tasting metal, and nosebleeds. Next one on the list is acne or skin sensitivity. There are women who can be using the exact same facial products, face wash, toner, all that stuff. And as soon as they are pregnant, it suddenly reacts to their skin and they start having breakouts or massive dry spots. And that is their indication that they are suddenly pregnant. We also have excess saliva and dry mouth, and also dry eyes. Keep in mind also that with all the changes happening in your body, you may also notice slightly blurred vision, or like your vision is worsening. This is just because of the hormones and tend to go back to the way they were after you've had your baby. The next one on the list is bleeding gums or swelling gums. Not uncommon if it's just a little bit here and there, but if you do notice that you are swelling a lot, or it's very uncomfortable, or you are bleeding quite often in the gums, then definitely make an appointment to go see your dentist. I think we are at 31 now, and this is swelling feet. This is another one that happens borderline end of first, beginning of second trimester, but it is something you will most likely not be able to avoid. So definitely try to keep your fluid intake up and keep your body moving as much as you can to keep the circulation going and hopefully avoid those swelling feet. There is of course an increased need to pee, especially if you are trying to keep your fluids up to help your feet from not swelling. There is your gag reflex, especially when you are brushing your teeth. There is additional sneezing, and the very last one on this list is snoring. Because of our increased weight gain and because of the congestion that we are experiencing in our sinus area, it only makes sense that we are going to start snoring. Finally, our husbands can at least somewhat start to feel our pain. So those are all the symptoms that I was able to find that we may experience during the first trimester. If you are currently in your first trimester or remember it quite vividly, and there is a symptom that you experience that is not on this list, please, please, please put it in the comments. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll catch you guys in the next video. Bye!